Thank you, Mrs. Cato. When I was first tasked with writing the speech a couple weeks ago, I thought it only fitting to employ the same literary integrity and academic rigor that me and my fellow seniors did to complete their assignments this year. So at 11:59 p.m. last night, I began. Good evening, everyone. But I want to wish an especially good evening to my fellow graduates. Winnie the Pooh once said, "How lucky am I to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard." This quote has never been as true for us as it is today. Class of 2025, this is the day we say goodbye. We will say goodbye to this building and its halls we walked every day. We will say goodbye to the teachers who have given us knowledge, joy, and sometimes pain. And most importantly, we will say goodbye to each other, our best friends, our classmates, the people we've hung out with every single day. Starting today, we won't hear Lucas's countless jokes or Tomas's witty remarks in class. We won't hear Isabella and Joe's philosophical tangents. We won't laugh together or ask each other for homework. We won't get called out by Mr. Ramquist for speaking out of turn or dress coded by Dr. Selby for not having our shirt tucked in. And whether you like it or not, for many of us, we might not ever see each other again. This might be hard to hear, looking back at all the memories we've made. For years, we've seen each other more than some of our family members here today. This year, we suffered through and celebrated our senior theses together. We walked side by side for miles in Italy, touring beautiful churches and singing "Country Roads, Take Me Home," until every Italian in earshot knew we were American. We had a senior assassin game won by, not to brag, yours truly. And after a full and fun class beach day, we watched the waves in silence, hoping that the sunset would last forever. In the beginning of the year, we watched the sunrise together, and last night, we watched it finally fall behind the horizon. And through all these amazing memories, it still doesn't seem like enough. Underneath all the excitement we have for our futures, there's always a small, painful feeling of leaving something behind. But I realize this pain shows that it was all worthwhile. We've done things we're proud of, things we never thought we could do. We've learned valuable lessons and have grown into young men and women of God who can face whatever challenges this messed up world throws at us. My friends, cherish these memories, the lessons we've learned, the joys and pains we've experienced together. Because in addition to the fond nostalgia it might bring, we can recognize the morals of our stories, the things we should emulate and the things we should avoid. Remember, however far we might be from Trinity, from our teachers and from our parents, God is always watching over us. So take his guidance and heed the wisdom in his word. Because if we forgo the Christian principles we learned together, there's no telling how lost we may become. My fellow seniors, look at the graduate to your left. Now look at the graduate to your right. One day, these friends may just be faces in an old yearbook. Time will go on. We will live our lives far away from each other, getting jobs, becoming husbands and wives, fathers and mothers. But no matter how far we might grow apart, I will always pray that we'll be together and one in Christ. I will always pray that we will walk the paths God has for us, and I ask all of you to do the same. So through this, I hope to see you all again one day. My friends, I love you all. I thank you for the memories you've given me, and I look forward to what lies ahead for each and every one of you. Because although I'm a bit nervous, and even more so excited for the future at our fingertips, I now realize that honey-loving British teddy bear was right. Because, class of 25, fellow graduates, my best friends, it is with great difficulty that I now say goodbye. Thank you.